back on the screen again. All right, OG. So y'all see I'm on the Joker build, right? Now I'm gonna be teaching y'all how to play like an elite big in NBA 2K 26. Now look, I'm on a 7-foot big. He's on a 6'7". This is the meta lockdown type of like build, you know, somebody will run because you're just faster. You can go look at the defensive rebound, 94. Look at the strength, you know, the speed. He wants to be able to get around and still have perimeter. I understand this concept. Some people don't get this concept. They'll want to make a taller build because you just feel like you'll ultimately just be dominant. But there's certain cases where a loose ball, he has that advantage on the speed. Perimeter, you catch the ball high, he can lock you up if you put the ball down a little bit. You know, it's certain pros and cons on both sides. So let's get into this gameplay, man. OG. People say I can't play against comp. The most comp is in park. I don't care what nobody says. They try to say, oh, the park is easy. That's how normal 2K is. Hold up. Before I even start this gameplay, you got people who say, oh, the improver has real skill. No. They try to make it separate because they're still trying to find their in the middle elite like stats and settings. They're still trying to find that so they can have a pro elite, right? The 2K league didn't work. They scratched that. I got a separate video coming on that. Let me try to hurry up on this, right? So the park is like NBA 2K17, how when we used to play. Just look at it like that. Or the favorite 2Ks we used to play. They left the windows like normal 2K like that. Does not mean, oh, it's super easy, because somebody can have crazy lock stats and lock you up. So people have to get that concept out their brain, you know. It's just whatever area you want to play in. Most of the sweats, most people who like 2K, who like the natural look of 2K, play here. Yo, you barely see people NBA builds playing realistic in the park. Let's start the gameplay, y'all. You barely see it. Am I capping? I'm not capping. You barely see it. You see these guys here, and this is why people go to the theater and they go to other spaces. This is why they made that stuff. They didn't make it to say, oh, they're gonna take away park. I kind of see people trying to say that they're gonna take away park. So no, they made a theater for more players who are just can't find games, can't get teams, stuff like that. Parks for the sweats, people like that. So you see the first play right here. We get the easy roll. Okay, now look at this first possession that I did. Okay, I always tell you guys, screens don't gotta be perfect. You gotta make sure you tell your guard that he has to know how to dribble around your screens. Sometimes you have to look at this as running plays. People don't even run plays like this in the park. They think it's pointless. Just spam, dribble, do your moves, get open, shoot. I get it. Giving y'all the knowledge portion. Look at this. I set the screen, I hold it, right? And I'm holding it because this is just a block. Look at it. If you looked at it like a picture, I'm just blocking, right? I'm blocking the space off. He has that whole left side. He can go straight down the baseline side, cut in the middle, or he can come back around me. Let's see what he does. Okay, he chooses to come around me. So when he comes around me, I split instantly to take away the big 6'7" lock center that got the perimeter, who can help on the switch a little bit better. And then I catch the ball right there. He makes a perfect pass because I'm already going in that momentum towards the rim. Okay, easy first play. We get the first play going. You have to know how to be able to split properly to cause that confusion for the defense. It helps your guard out. You know, it's not just about him doing dribble moves. You see they get that crazy shot in the corner. You gotta be on it. Gotta be on it. I catch the ball, I play it safe, I give it back to my guard. This is how you be a real good center. Stop trying to dribble the ball up the court. Give it to your guard. Pump fake. I do a little dribble move. I give it to the lock in the corner. He gives it back to the guard for the reset. That play is all about resetting right there. You see I got the perfect box out and I pass it back to the lock. Now, look at this play. You got a lot of bigs who like to shoot so much. The purpose of having a tall 7-foot big, yes, we are happy that you can shoot, but the purpose of being a real support big is the ability to come up, set a screen. That's a fake screen right there. That's not even a real screen. You have to know how to do that. You see what I did right there? I'm not just trying to hold it right there because it's like it could just clutter the space up. So I'm just fake screening right there because there's still real humans watching, and we're gonna roll off to get that position because we always want to be that support big who goes and gets the rebound for our PG. That makes him more comfortable to take tougher shots. He's not going to make every shot, right? Box out. Perfect box out, because we get in that position, we already know that a shot could be coming from our PG. Not trying to be selfish and say, you know what, we should go kick out for the three. My PG should see me. I'm wide open, I can hit it. There's times that it will be called for. I get the rebound, second chance effort, right? That just helps the team's momentum to flow. Okay, we back on it again. I'm coming back for another screen. Throws me the pass. I pump fake. I don't have anything. Keeping the ball safe. I took that little shot. I think, what was the time? Yeah, the time I think was winding down. We get the rebound again. Now it's back to just resetting to the guard. Setting the screen, holding, and look, he hits the perfect heat. You have to know how to hit them screens at sometimes too. You gotta know how to hit them screens at sometimes too. Now watch. We back on D. Now y'all know what they like to do, the crab patty. Look, I jump right here. We give up this because they kick it back out and they still get the three. But that's why I jumped there. When you play against comp, they're not just gonna go up and just take the dunk. They're so confident in their three, they're gonna kick it back out. So it's important to learn how to start guarding that and preparing your mind for that when you're playing against certain good players who can shoot at high percentages, right? Send screens, don't have anything inside the paint. I turn away so we don't get that strip. Pass fake to see what we got. Give it back to my guard. Set a screen, hit him a little bit. See what the guard does. Resets. He back to me. Ooh. Do y'all see what I say? There's times that it's called for. There's times that it's called for. Now watch this play, right? Set the screen. The other game, I think I showed him I could shoot. I shot middies, but you know, he probably looked at my stats. See on my side, roll off right here. The little, oof, that little. Come back out. That's just the left stick movement. You just in and out. I'm like, you juking, right? Like it's football. And right here, he's beat. You have to take this shot right here. This is like a shot where you become an elite stretch. If you are a stretch big and you have shooting in your build, this is a tough shot where it's not. It's a tough shot, but it's like a good shot, high selection because it's wide open, right? Not really, because this is like some type of lock build too. But it's just tough that, you know, I shoot and I hit it. We get the 4% contested. That's where we separate now. You see, we get the score a little higher, 8-9. Okay, big shot. Lock gets a crazy big steal. We needed it. He didn't probably want to shoot that shot. You know how 2K always has that in there. So you got to make sure to get the feet set. Because that's how they have the game. But that's all right. We're not worried about it. Lock back in. 8-12. 8-12. Show you how we move right here on the side of that. This is where they at that. Well, they've been adding me in the last game I showed y'all, the last comp game I played. I'm gonna just start posting all the little comp games I play. And this was their plan too. He was a tough shot right here. These guys is tough. That's why I say I need more guys like this. Games like this where players can hit tough shots like this. It just puts you in that environment. It makes it better. You're just playing where people are just like, oh, you took that shot. It's like they don't understand it. When you're playing against good players that can play all good, all around defense, it's like you see how the shots limit itself. They lower. Play against players that, you know, you can get shots open because people don't know how to play D. They got these low perimeter builds. It's like, no. These are the lineups right here that you see. These are little comp lineups right here. Even that guard probably has good perimeter D. I pick the ball up. I help my guard. Right to the lock. Look at that. Is that not Joker? Hold on. Is that not Joker right here? Look at this. Hold up. I stay close, right? Because he likes to crab a lot. And I know sometimes this is just A1. I have myself in that position, right? Look at this. Pass fake. Dot to the lob. He got to take that shot. That's Joker right there. That's Joker right there. Now we up 13-12, right? Guard starts to go and take the dunks. So once we know that the guard is starting to take the dunks, in the comp setting, that guard is desperate. We go, Joker gets his dunk because they just slack. We can do it. We know we up. But once the guard now, he's taking his dunks, he's a little scared. He's supposed to go up. You know, that's just that little comp mindset. You go up, get the three, go up. And then you start taking your dunks, right? So right now we got him where we want him. 15-14. Locked in. I got my two-way. Watch this play. I'm coming up. I'm helping. Make sure you help. Make sure you help. Look at that. That's a perfect help right there that I did. Now he has to pass it inside, right? You're not doing this as a center. You don't call yourself no comp center. And this is why you should have some perimeter in your center builds. People think like it's not important, but it is. Or just use the perimeter takeover while your takeover is high, so your perimeter starts going up. Look, if I don't come up here, and even though he's a lock, if I don't come up here, right? If I don't come up right here, he could have probably quick stop peeked it right here and shot this shot. Because the lock is away. He would have had to jump. You know, it was just been that scenario that could have been open. But me coming up right here, it gives up my position because the 6'7" could just roll real quick. Look like that. He can just do the fast split. But it covers him enough to where when he's doing his second size up escape to probably shoot that peak, the lock is there now. You know, I'm giving him that time to get back. And the best choice for him, you see how quick the lock hand is up? It's just to throw the split. So we slowed them down right there still. You know, that's how you got to play it. Slow him down. We can still get up because this guard that I was playing with is tough. He shoots tough shots. He's like that one. Shoot that tough shot. You see right here, I reset for him. The lock was bumping him a little bit. Boom. Come hit him. That's a good hit right there. Great hit. He could have shot it. Oh, he was just didn't know it was a great hit. I pass it right back. Learn how to do this. I'm sorry. Like some of y'all look. Some of y'all look. Right? Look. He got stuck right here. It's like sometimes that happens on your controller. Like you just get stuck, and this is the separates people who use Zens versus people who don't. Like you get stuck and it's like a bad feel, so you don't want to shoot the X shot right there, or you don't want to shoot the rhythm shooting shot. Either one, whatever you're doing, you know what I mean? He passes it to me inside the paint. Some centers will be so gun-ho to go up. Like nervousness, whatever the case is, you have to give the play some time to develop. One, because the lock could just jump, so give it a little pump fake. See what options you got real quick with like in a 1.5 second span, right? I see the lock is out of position. That's an easy pass back. You have to be looking for the guard to see if he's going to do that. And on the guard, that's his job. If we see the offensive board, to roll out to that corner. You even see people do that in the NBA. You get that through. Takes the game to a different state now. Now the game's in a whole different state now. Where we want it. Playing grade D, we come up in the corner. Nothing. Let's see what's going on. Guard gets the ball. Let's look at the score. 18-19. This is what I mean by I get a guard like this, it's over with. Tough shot. And we was playing games before this, before we started playing these extra tough games. And just look at this. Oh. That's tough for the last shot. But I guess it was their clan members, you know, they clan members. I hopped in the game, I was able to play against them. This was the outcome. Alright.